Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right.
And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Szoboszlai goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Szoboszlai. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maciej Cunha.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Maciej Cunha. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the through ball. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's through and Szoboszlai! And he's found the net! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. Chance! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
He's going for goal! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Szoboszlai has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Zubimendi. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Oh, super! Takes a shot! And it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Great ball if he can get there. Picked out brilliant. And Berbatov! Deftly away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Saliba gets a foot in here. And it's Scholes. Tries to pass it through. Owen with the delivery. Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Maciej Cunha. That's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Berbatov! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Bruyne. He's away. Haaland. Great chance! Berbatov is herring after that one. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that is a little undercooked. Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Owen. Tries a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Szoboszlai certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Saliba has a look and plays it forward. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Spread it left. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Matheus Cunha. Scholes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good ball! And the shot! Superb from Szoboszlai! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So now the difference is 3. The ball's gone astray. Distributed tidily. Cross into the box. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Thinks about the shot. Now there's a fine ball. Terrific header. It's there. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not...
And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. And we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely. And we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
And here's Fletcher, looking to play him in. And De Bruyne! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. Konate. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Scholes. Oh, he's but chance! Oh, it's come back out to him. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Referee's given a throw. No, he's had it taken off him. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Owen. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And the shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he shoots! Really well taken goal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
White. Out for a throw. And it's Berbatov. Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is face-to-face with the keeper. And he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's run loose, who's going to get there? McAllister. De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vardiol gets into space. Terrific header! Saliba tries to clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Skillfully cut out. And we hit half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now then, the ball's come loose.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's gone looking for safety. De Bruyne. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. It's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's an imaginative pass. Berbatov is in a really good position out wide. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's on it. Can he get away? Now, that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Berbatov. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And that's a good ball. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And yes, it's him again! We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Manchester United take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ambitious ball here.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Szoboszlai.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, cracking ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Grealish! Gorgeous from Grealish! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Brzezinski. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. And the pass is intercepted. And that has been cut short. Oh, can he get onto this? White does really well to win the ball there. Driving forward. Oh, no joy this time. That's really well cleared. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get it through? Oh, good ball! Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Tonali tries to pass it through. Look at the tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Great chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Szoboszlai. I think we're just about done here. Stood up well to him there.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Fernando Torres. Now there's a fight. Oh, shooting chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. They needed to win and they have won. It is a triumph. Watford get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere...
And a chance! Loose... In he goes again! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Watford are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Pele. Kukcu. Massaro. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Szoboszlai. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. There will be a throw-in. And that could well leave a mark. They want to be quick to recover this. That's going to go a long way. Puyol is there, and he can get that clear. A probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Szoboszlai.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Bouten. Now it's Owen. And he's had it nicked away. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Xavi Alonso. Massaro. Now it's Owen. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely aimed pass. And back to the goalkeeper, Abiati, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Looking to play him in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kukçu. And it's Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for a runner. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Pele! Ronaldinho is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Watford different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Massaro.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Owen. Massaro! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Massaro is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kukçu. Now there's a fine ball. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Serginho clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Puyol. Van Bouten. Kessié is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Tries a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rijkaard. 75 minutes played. Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho. Now it's Owen. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Watford are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Lee Kang-in. Pinches it off him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. He gets big. It's a goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.